Somebody once told me we keep all our sadness in the small skim space between our hip joints. What better place than a ball and socket? What better pocket it is than the heart? It's hard to the marrow. And you can walk and grind away that sorrow into a smaller and finer powder in those bony vessels through fights in the basement, hip replacements. This life isn't what you wanted, but it's what you were faced with. So you walk. So you walk. Until you die. And you can leave it behind like a rustle, like a road of dust covering every path you've ever walked, a pile of feathers, cotton sheets, just a layer of silt to cuddle around your soft little heart and the spaces in between vertebrae. But this is all a guess because as of yet, sorrow has not touched these bones. And it's bitter, I've heard. A soft reminder, a litter, a hearse, a bed to bear us away, some clinging importance. You have suffered, and therefore you mean something to the story of the world. And now, I do too. I have felt love leak out of my body from behind my teeth, under my fingernails, like the hot ache of a fever into a bed I can no longer get out of. Soft, purple, bruised love. I have suffered. I have felt love leak down my ribcage like rain down a window pane and pool in the porcelain cups of my hip bones. Soft, wet, ripped, paper bag love. Everything aches, and I can no longer get up to grind it away. I have washed the sheets the morning after you died in bed. After your daughter kissed you on the forehead, tucked you in, and looked out your bedroom window into a world that no longer made sense, wondering how you could die when you loved your first grandchild so much for 18 whole months. You had just cleaned your house and left a bag of groceries out. We have suffered. And nobody ever tells you that the worst part is not what is gone, but what is left behind. The love I can no longer give you does not leave my body. The newly unrequited love of a mother, a sister, a daughter, it's heavier than water, it's heavier than bone. It's like carrying a paper bag filled with stones, and they're all the same shape as what lay in your bed of cotton and is now gone. And we keep it in the spaces between vertebrae, in our hip joints, in our rib bones, and under the weight, the soft spine of the world collapses like a closing telescope, and my horizons narrow to the paper-thin slit of an envelope I can no longer fit myself into. How can I expect to be a mother, have a lover, or be buried by my own daughter when your empty bed haunts me like an unsent love letter? And the realization that it is absurd to expect anything more out of life other than the chance to love who you can before they turn to stone must make something better.